everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and today I have a look at some ESTELLE planners. Now they make some really pretty planner folios and ring bound planners, and they have lots of different printables and inserts and things, but they also have some TOMOE river paper planners. So I just had to do it, guys. Had to order this one. Now, just be warned, they are a Canadian company. If you happen to be somebody in the United States, your credit card may slap you with a foreign transaction fee. Mine sure does. So if possible, use something like PayPal to check out, or I don't know. There's lots of different payment options for places. So yeah, my credit card will slap me with foreign transaction fees when I use any Canadian companies' websites, but that's just something to note. We're gonna dive in. I ordered quite a few things from them and then had second thoughts about skipping one. I really wish I had gotten one more of their planners. They're nice and wrapped and packaged up really well. I thought their box was super cute with the little logoing. We're gonna dive in to my planner stash here. I ended up getting quite a few different things from them. Oh, and that's nice. It was like folded over so that I could grab it. That was helpful. They're nice and wrapped up really nicely. As you can see, I got quite a bit of goodness on my order. And everything is also plastic wrapped. So I'm gonna take all the plastic off and then we'll walk through everything one by one. All right, before we dive into these ones, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this one. This happened to be discounted because they had an oopsie. It was called Oops something. It says, "We are very sorry, we made a mistake. All of the Tuesdays, or at least I guess some of the Tuesdays, are spelled wrong and also in April." So you have stickers to replace that. It's an A5 2023 Weekly Essentials Planner from ESTELLE. These are all A5 except one. And this is just a weekly planner. Ooh, I like the little envelope. That's really nifty there. I thought I would have to trash it getting it out, but a lot of their planners are in this black. I wish they had other colors available, but I am late to the game, so they may have had other colors. But yeah, all of them that I got, I think except one, are black. But this is just a weekly planner. It's set up really cute. I'll show you guys. There's what the monthly looks like. There's what the weekly looks like. You get a weekly overview and then one page. So it would be perfect for something like content planning or meal planning. You could do your meal plan and grocery list over there. Or gratitude, you could write your like moment of the day and then gratitude journal on the side there. If you want to do brush lettering practice or doodling or something, you could do that on this side with some sort of weekly overview on the other side. It's just set up really nicely. So we're gonna walk through this one a little bit. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit more, but the cover is a really nice coated leathery looking cover. Hopefully you can see that it's got some texture to it, which is really pretty. It's black, it's a little bit glossy. It's got the gold on it, and it is a dated planner. I don't think I got all dated planners, so that's just something to note. And it does have the TOMOE river paper. These two are pretty thick. The cover's pretty thick, and then this liner page is pretty thick. There's the front page, gives you the overview, and again, like some of these planners, it gives you some months before and after the actual year that you're getting a planner for. It's got like an index type of page. There's January as far as the monthly. It looks like the actual monthly is not dot gridded, but you can see the dot grid behind it on either side, so you can still make it dot grid if you want. You can just see the lines through it and use it as a dot grid. But there's what the month looks like. It is a Sunday start monthly calendar. You have a gap right here for some extra, a little gap down the side, and a little gap at the top. So you can play around with it. I happen to love the font that they used for the writing. And you can see there's the spelling error, T-E-U instead of T-U-E. No big deal, it's fine. They gave the stickers to replace it. And then here's what your weekly looks like. And that's all it is. It's monthlies interspersed throughout with weeklies. So you got the grid for this week, week number, a little column here for goals or tracking things, whatever you want to do. You got your little monthly calendar at the top. Your days of the week go down. It is a Monday start through Sunday. You got that space. And then you have your weekly page that you can do with what you want. It's just a full-on grid page, and I actually really like how they have like the border around. Some of them have really thin borders, and this one happens to have a really nice sleek looking border. And that's what it is, just weekly pages. And then you move right into your next monthly spread. And again, you can see the grid lines on both sides, so you can use it like a grid if you want. And then you move into your next month. Get that starting with January all the way through, and then you move into December. This was a collab between ESTELLE and Annie Plans on there. And that's it. It's just a very sleek, minimal looking book. You get a couple of extra note pages in the back, and that's it. It's very compact, very small. It's called Essential, and that's what it is. It's just your weekly spread, and that's pretty much it. You got a little bit of paper to do something with, and that's all you got. So that one's a really nice one. I just loved how that one's set up. It's a nice thin book. This would be great in a Moxie folio because it's just your weekly spread and a little bit extra, and then you can use it with daily pages or gratitude, whatever you want to put with it. And then I have one other slimline one here. This is called the 2023 Weekly Index. It again is A5, and this one happens to be a pink one. So we'll walk through this one, and I was hoping lots more of them would come in this pink because it's so pretty. Look how pretty that is. I just love it. And this one is also a dated one, but this one's set up a little bit differently on the weeks. So this one does not have the pages in between. So it's even thinner than the Essentials. You can see, very, very thin. And that's really what it is. You get your same setup here, your front little cover. It's Tomoe River paper. This one happens to have a little bit different of a font, which is still really pretty. And it's just your weekly pages all the way through. Well, if you just need a weekly planner, this is perfect. You don't need the extra notes page. You have a little bit of a sidebar for extra things. You don't even have monthly calendars for this one. It's just purely weeks. And I just loved the setup of this. And again, it was something I would totally use in the Moxie folio. So I ended up picking that one up as well. Super duper cute. All right, and then I got a bigger one. This one is the Classic Weekly in the vertical, which I surprised myself by getting vertical. And I gotta cut this. We're gonna cut it open to get it out. And this is an undated planner, and I really like the way this one was done. Again, it's black, and it says down at the bottom, undated. But this is a full year, and it does have the daily pages in it, or it has extra pages in it. But you can see this is just the weekly pages, and then this is the full get up here. We'll look at the little insert flap here. It's got the monthly pages. It's got your, your different habit tracking type of pages in the beginning. And then here's what it looks like. Vertical columns. You can set it up how you want. It says super versatile vertical columns. So you can do a weekly overview on one side. You can do your weekly overview on the next little column, your daily planning, a list, however you want to do it. It's set up really cutely. And this one's gray on the inside, which is cute. Same deal though. Big, thick insert. You've got your front page there. Your yearlies all the way to 2025, and then these are your habit tracky type of pages. It shows it on the thing here. So you have a column for each year, and it shows you 3 different ways to use it, but I've seen lots of people do this like habit tracking type of style, but that's what these pages are set up for. You get 2 of those. You move into your monthlies, which again are undated, unlined, but you can see the grid behind it, so you can use it like that. And so you can start it Monday or Sunday, whatever you want. And then you have a column down the side, columns at the bottom for extra space. It looks like you get a grid line page in between, so you could do some sort of dashboard or goal planning or whatever in between each month. And then you still get those grid spaces in there. So we're moving forward from there. And I like that this one's undated. Okay, we've got lots of those up in the front here. Going through, trying to find the end of that, and there is the end. So you walk into these vertical columns, and they're very much like the Take a Note planner. And when I ordered this, I didn't realize I was getting the Take a Note as well. I didn't realize it was in stock and I could purchase it. So I would use this very much in the same way as the Take a Note. That's what all of the weeks look like. I flipped to one where you can see the lines behind it really well instead of see the squares from the monthly calendar, but that's how it's set up. All the pages are this way, so it's like 4 days per page, and you get 1 extra column, so you could do that weekly overview style thing on the first one and then use it like the Take a Note where each one of these is a day. Or you can just go, day by day and skip the weekly overview if you don't need a weekly overview. And they are done where you have dots every other one, so you can use them like an hourly thing, or you can divide it out however you want. With those dots, it helps you see like clearer marks between everything to try to keep things even. That's what the rest of the book looks like. It's just all those Take a Note style half vertical columns. And then you move into, it looks like some note paper here in the back. After you get past all of those, I'm sure it gives you like 2 pages per week as the plan here. And then you're left with lined paper at the back. And this is not numbered, by the way, but you're left with a little bit of paper in the back, your back sheet, the gray coverlet part, and then your back cover. And that's it for that one. I really like the way that one's set up. It's very much like that Take a Note. I love that style. All right, so this one is a different one. This is one that's kind of like the Hobonichi Weeks. It doesn't say what it is right on the cover here, so we're gonna open it up. Oh, it slides. Okay, I'm like, why can't I open this? That's because it slides. And this is their weeks version. So it's split up into 2 books. It is dated. It is black covers. Well, of course, I'm coming at this very late. I'm in April right now, but I am super excited about this. You got volume 1 and volume 2. And I just love the way these ones are done. I feel like this could be a total content planner option for me. It's a grid style days of the week and then another page. So we're just gonna walk through one. They're gonna be the same in both books. You get your inside. This is kind of like a taupey type of color. You got your volume 1. It says 2023 Classic Weeks, volume 1, December through June. It's got your year at a glance page, grid page there, and then your monthly calendar. And again, the monthly calendar is not grid, but the sheets behind it are, so you can use it like that. And then you also have the tabs down the side, so you can pick where your month is. So you go in right to your weeks from the monthly calendar, so the months are dispersed. And I love this. Look at how cute this is. So it's this week, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are right next to each other, which is great. And then you get a daily page for every day of the week. So if I'm doing content planning, I have plenty of room for notebook paper and writing out video ideas. And then I have room to write in what videos and what things I'm posting to Instagram. I can write in ideas, video notes, all that stuff. So I'm seeing this as a content planner. And I would totally use this in a different year because I already have one for 2023. But I love the way this one is. It also could be a migraine diary. I could write in like the main things of the day and then more details or journaling about migraine specific symptoms or how I'm feeling that day, the weather, all those things. So it could totally be a migraine diary for me as well. And that's just what it looks like. You go all the way to the end of the month and then you jump from your last daily pages right into your next month. And so that's what it looks like all the way through. And then you get, it looks like a little bit of lined paper in the very back here, just a couple of pages, not too much. A lined paper in there. And then you move into your next book. And I like that it's split up because that would be a really chunky weeks looking thing, but I'm really happy with them. I think they are so cute. I love the idea of just a little, trying to find one of the weekly pages, just a little weekly overview page is such a cute little grid space. And I like how compact it is. I've never had a weeks style little book and I'm super excited about this one. So I will probably repurpose these and use them next year more so than this year, but they are totally adorable and I love them. So there you go. There's all the stuff I ended up getting. I got various different things to use with planner folios. I got one that I can use for sticker sneezing, one that I could use for migraine tracking or content tracking. And I also ended up with one cute little pink one. And there you go. There is my Aura Estelle order. I hope you guys liked this look. I will have an Aura Estelle playlist down below. So when I do any videos on any of these planners, it will go in that playlist. So you can watch for that. And that's it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe so you can follow me along, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Also, Stella gave me stickers. That's what's on my hand.